When Hurricane Irene made landfall in Upper New York, August 2011, more than 13 counties along New England suffered from severe flood damage. A week later, several counties were struck a second time by flooding from the remnants of Tropical Storm Lee.
It's overwhelming, and it is sad to see communities suffering, crying for help.
I heard the hurricane was coming, but we've had hurricanes before, but they didn't amount to much. Just filled up the reservoirs and we were happy. But Irene just kept coming, more and more water.
Yesterday we must have served 1,000 people. We must have made thousands of hamburgers and hot dogs.
Certainly one of my impressions is the way all these local communities have come together in midst of crisis to try to provide food, shelter, clothing, encouragement.
More than 1 year later, Upper New York is still recovering.
Many homes have been repaired and families have moved back into their places, but there are also many who are still sitting in homes that are infested with mold and haven't been cleaned out and haven't been repaired. And so volunteers working, the funds that have been generated are still being used, and we still continue to need help for those families that are up there. Long-term recovery is just that, long-term.
Hurricane Irene, which affected much of the Caribbean and East Coast, was the fifth costliest hurricane in the U.S., with damage estimates of more than $15 billion. Throughout its path, Irene caused widespread destruction and at least 56 deaths. UMCOR is working alongside affected communities to repair, rebuild, and restore lives left in disarray after Irene. And while disaster recovery takes time, UMCOR stays until recovery becomes evident.
My heart was broken by the severity of the destructions and damage, but on the other side, my spirit is uplifted because I sense the presence of God and presence of the spirit of people who really lifted up a sense of hope.